Hi everybody. I greet everybody who is listening to me today. If today is your first time, I want to urge you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm John K. John K is my YouTube channel. And beloved, I also urge you to share my messages, and then also you can comment on the comment side. Every comment, whatever might be your mind, you can share with me, and then we can learn from one another. Today I want to talk about the value of demonstration. The value of demonstration. You know, I like to talk about politics, I like to talk about religion as well. The value of demonstration. And I want to, afterwards, I'll show you guys some of the values of demonstration in Europe. A demonstration must not come with violence. Any demonstration that's attracted violence, it doesn't benefit the nation. It brings conflict, it brings catastrophe, it brings confusion. I want to give example like my motherland, Ghana. Ghana is one of the examples who do not know the value of demonstration. Or most of the Africans, they don't know the value of demonstration. They'll be hiding around the corner saying blah, 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 blah. But instead of them to come together and disagree what the government have bring into as a law, if it is not right to the community, if it is not right to the society, people can come together and reject it through demonstration. Through demonstration, beloved. And Europeans, they know it so much, and they have power over such certain things. Anytime the law-abiding people, anything that is beyond human thinking or beyond unimagination or imaginable, they have to demonstrate against the law court, against the justice, so that they will change it or they will amend the ways. Brothers, many African countries don't know the value of demonstration. Most of the time, concerning election, for Nigeria example, concerning election, there will be violence. Any small thing, there will be violence. Violence will not solve the problem, brothers. If you are listening to me, violence can never solve the problem. But the more you demonstrate to show the public without violence, the more the law courts are getting attention to the meaning of this law that we pronounce, this thing, we have to amend it. I want to give you an example. Algeria has shown practical example recently. Their former president, Bouteflika, have run up to 4 times or 3 times. He wanted to run the 4th time again. Moreover, Bouteflika, as a Algeria president, he's now like a disabled. He's disabled. Instead of him to sit down for someone who is healthy, who is young, to take over the power, he wants to continue even though he's disabled. And all the Algerians wake up and demonstrate, say we don't want it. We don't want him to run the 4th term again. He should step down. He should go away. He should step down. And Algerians are demonstrating till today. Algerians are demonstrating. This is the one of the practical example, brother, I'm talking about. Like the message I just sent a few days ago concerning ministers, like Chinese ministers of the whole China. China are over billion population, but they have 22 ministers. Imagine that. Germany is over 84 million population. They have 16 ministers, which I'm aware. I'm aware about that. I'm aware of that. France is also over 70 million. They have also 16 ministers. United Kingdom, they are about 64 million, or more than 65 million. They have 22 ministers. Brothers, Japan is also about 170 million. They also have about 22 ministers, or 24 ministers. Nigeria is almost 200 million. They also have about 36 ministers. And you know Nigeria is 3 times bigger than Ghana. Even in terms of population, that one is 100 times bigger than Ghana in terms of population. But why is it that Ghana alone, a population of less than 30 million, with 128 ministers? 128 ministers. Brothers, I really don't know if it is real. When it is real, then I'll say it is unfair. And it is up to the students, most especially the students who are intelligent. So, brothers, in order not to waste much time, I just want to talk about the value of demonstration. Europeans, anytime they reject any law or things are not going well, things are going badly, they will gather immediately and start demonstrating. So Africans, we have to learn that. I'm also an African. I'm an African and I'm living in Europe. So here is not my country, here is not my continent. I am living here. So I can't just wake up, say I'm going to demonstrate because I reject what the law is saying. But I can join them. I can join the fellow Germans to demonstrate. That one is my right too. I'm like also a citizen. I can join them to demonstrate. Likewise in Ghana or in Sierra Leone, I want to urge brothers in Africa that we should know the value of demonstration. We should not cause violence. Violence will not help at all. Violence will not help at all. But any law, like police people are beating, especially like Ghana, I know, if police go to arrest somebody, they'll be beating him and beating him and beating him and beating him. The community have to come together and protest against the beating of police. See, any police are beating people. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Government have to do something about that. The whole community of that district. Example, I will use a city like Cape Coast. If Cape Coast demonstrate or Takoradi demonstrate, people will be in support of that. The other district like Tamale will also support that and they will be also demonstrating. At the end of the day, the judges will clarify that we have to make a new law concerning police. This is how we have to be knowing the value of demonstration. So I want to also show you how Europeans, they also do their own in a little way, and I want you to enjoy also that message. Stay tuned.
Stop
Here you can hear the voice. They say, stop dictator, stop dictator, stop dictator, stop dictatorship. Here the people are fighting against the law that has been recently implemented against one of the articles in Germany, which they all gather together and demonstrate peacefully in order for the government to abolish that law. And brothers, as you can see it, they were not demonstrating in violence. Moreover, police are also all around there monitoring everybody's peaceful demonstration. Here they are talking about they want a change of that law. They want freedom of life. They are not in dictatorship. So they want a change from that particular article, from that particular law. Brothers, as you can see it, if people demonstrate peacefully and without violence, it does not cause people fear. In France, in Paris, it has been they have been demonstrating for the past 2.5 months concerning the change from the government, some certain change, and the government, they refuse to make amendment, and this violence has been continually to today. And Paris is not so much safety during the day, because some people are afraid that when the people go out for demonstration, they are going to cause violence. As you can see it from here, many students from all over across the streets of Cologne, the districts of Cologne and all the surroundings, they all organize and come together and protesting against the law, that they should stop dictatorship, they should stop enslaving the people. And this is what you can see now. So no one is to be in bondage, if I may say in that way. So, as you can see, the gather as they are about to conclude for the day. And don't forget, police are all around. As I said, If today is your first time